Hi guys, this is Amit. As I promised you last week that I'm going to take you to the places which are absolutely unnoticed, unaddressed by general people. I don't know how many of you might have seen this shrine. Today I'm 35 kilometers away from Jammu, Vijaypur. This place is called Sidh Baba Gorya Shrine. It is about 35 kilometers away from Jammu city, a famous shrine of Baba Sidh Gorya, which is situated at Sidh Sokya in Samba district, where devotees from all corners are coming to this place generally on Sundays and Tuesday, and they take a dip into the holy Sarovar, and they believe that the Babaji showers their blessing on their devotees, and they have a full faith and confidence on this sacred place. And every year an annual public mela is organized at Sidh Sokya, and a dangal is also performed, which is backed by the local people of this place. And people not only from J&K but from Punjab, Haryana, Rajasthan, northern part of all across states of India, people come from these places to here to enjoy the Mela. The Mela has a great relevance since centuries, and those who reside in the vicinity of the shrine, these people make preparations well in advance to accommodate guests who specially visit for Mela participation. Therefore, the Mela function is being arranged by the Shrine Board with the consultation of local administration according to aspiration of the people. Children from small to the old age persons, men, women, all have attraction to join the Mela and to have a complete darshan of all the past samadhis of the Baba who laid down their whole life of their welfare for the people of devotees. And generally, I just came across 2-3 people here. They have come from Rajasthan, few have come from Pathankot. I simply asked them a very simple question. What do you get out of here that you come here on every Sunday? They say we generally receive, they simply said one simple word, that is blessings of present Baba who runs the present holy seat. Specially puja is being organized during these 7 days period, and the people enjoy every variety of attraction of Mela after having darshan in the shrine. If we look back in the history of Baba Sidh Gorya Ji, we have a clear reference from books that is early 20th century. Nath community came into North India under the leadership of Guru Gorakhnath Ji, and here they started treating people who have suffered from the multiple diseases. They used to tie raw thread and use the holy soil vibhuti as a medicine. They preached the humanity in the area by saving a lot of lives and earned the name of the fame. Baba Sidh Gorya Ji was one of the disciples of Guru Gorakhnath Ji. Among others, according to one reference, there was a king namely Vikramadev ruling the Jammu state in 12th century. I'm sorry, I just correct this, 12th century, and the city was situated on hilltop. During the period, there was an acute scarcity of the drinking water for the people. Raja Vikramadev ordered to dig a well to arrange water for the people, and after doing 150 feet deep, 150 feet long well, there was no sign of water found. The king was very much disappointed, and he called all his purohits and pandits in his assembly for the solution to turn. They collectively suggest the king to arrange one Brahman boy of black color for sacrifice who have no real brother. After listening to this, king was astonished. He was worried that if he could do this for humanity, but he would be doing something very inhuman. The king was shocked and thought in the mind that if he is digging a well for the welfare of people, but this incident will definitely land him into the trouble tomorrow. He will earn only sins out of it. It is a fact that the king always loved to his people more than his son. He ordered his soldiers to give whatever price, but bringing a required child as a suggestion of the pandits. The soldiers went out of the searching here and there, but all efforts went in the vain. Ultimately, when they were returning back, they came across by a boy namely Viru. Soldiers asked his family details. Viru said his father is called Lada and mother's name is Yamuna. He also told that his father needs money and perhaps he will be selling his son for this cause. And finally, the soldiers and the pandits and purohits of the king, they went across to Ladakh and put for the soldiers, went to Viru's house and made discussions for selling of his son. Ladakh sold his son against money equal to his weight. While leaving the house, Viru said to his father that you don't love to your son, you love only money, and on this his mother wept loudly on the inhuman jail. Viru brought in front of the king and he said, you take meals of your choice today, as you have to give sacrifice, this will be for the sake of water. Viru told with a smile that he had already left the food from that day once it was ordered to dig a well. He suggested the king if water could be made available just without giving the sacrifice, is it possible that you can accept that? And the king smiled and questioned that how it is possible. Anyway, if it happens, so what, any sacrifice, no objections at all. King ordered, if you can provide me without giving your sacrifice, I have no objections for that. I want drinking water to be emerged for the local people because there is a scarcity of the water. Basically, Viru was a disciple of Guru Goraknath Ji, and he reminded his Guru in the difficult, after closing the difficult time, and after closing his eyes, it is said that the Guru Goraknath Ji ordered Viru to put one drop of blood from his finger into the well, and he did same at once. Dry well becomes full of water with a miracle. So looking at this miracle, everyone include king became happy, but Viru gave one sharp to king that if he drinks water from the well, he will have a serious skin disease which cannot be cured by anything. And finally he went to Delhi because as he was told that he cannot have water out of this well. He thought probably there is nothing left for him here at this place where we are standing right now. He went to Delhi, where he started serving under the king Jalaluddin. He reached to the higher post by way of his honesty and bravery. He wore mighty physique, and being handsome, he fell in love with the daughter of Jalaluddin. Some time passed, she became pregnant. Jalaluddin could not tolerate this humiliation. Raja Vikramadev ran away from Delhi, but was caught by the soldiers of Jalaluddin at Jammu state border and was killed by the hands of the soldiers there only. Then after Jalaluddin ordered to be buried alive his daughter in the forest, and by the grace of the gods some air holes were left behind by the laborers by mistake, which helped the child to breathe for some time, and the child took place inside the ground and he continued growing over there. One day some people of Jalaluddin were praying in the forest. They spotted a child was playing on the ground, and they saw that the boy, and took him into the custody and brought to the king's court. The king became very happy to find a boy because he had no son in the family. He declared the name of the boy as a gorya because he was emerged from the qabr, and qabr is a Urdu word generally used where Muslims bury their dead bodies. Gorya was very active, and being a naughty and clever, he used to play with the woman, and sometimes even he broke woman pictures, terracottas, pots which they used to get water for their livelihoods. They were going to bring water. On this act of day, Jalaluddin could not tolerate his mistakes. His mistakes were growing day by day, and finally he rebuked him badly, and Gorya left the darbar of Jalaluddin. And Gorya was such a very carrying a very handsome personality, went to Raj Bhavan of Raja Govind and was placed as a bodyguard there. After some time, by virtue of his hard work and bravery, he ascended as a wazir in the kingdom of the king Govind, who expired after a brief illness. During his rule, he did a lot of atrocities on the people, especially on the sadhu samaj and yogis. He was giving order to his subordinates to fulfill his order, whatever it may be. An example of tailor comes here, that the king wanted to stitch his suit without using needle and a thread. I don't know how come it was possible, which worried the tailor very much, and his wife. Both were upset by the order. They thought they will be executed by the king if they will not do as per their wish. One day Sadhu Goraknath Ji went to Sadhu Goraknath Ji came to the tailor and tailor house and said, after giving a piece of cloth to wash out properly, he suggested to wash with mitti. Mitti means clay. As he washed the cloth, it became clean. Then Sadhu gave him a spiritual mantra to the tailor because of his honesty. If any time you recall me in the difficulty, I will help you. On this occurrence, he fell on the feet of the Sadhu. When listened this episode of king's order from both of them, that to bring a suit without a needle and a thread, Sadhu made the suit as per the king's requirement by using the spiritual power, which was presented by the tailor before king. When king saw the suit, and that let so-called sadhu be brought to his court. The tailor called the sadhu in the Raja's place, and when Raja Gorya saw the spiritual face of the Guru Gorakhnath Ji, he fell down on his knees and touched the sadhu's feet and prayed to allow to go with him. But Guru Gorakhnath Ji disallowed his request, saying that the king cannot be a sadhu because he has to sacrifice each and everything, including wealth and property, etc. But the king told that he is ready to leave everything, and he is fed by the artificial life and want to become a disciple of yours. Finally, Guru Gorakhnath Ji accepted his disciple, and here only this journey of Sidh Baba Gorya started well off. And this is a place where I'm standing right now. I request my cameraman to zoom in, and if he could just zoom on that particular one sacred place, this Sarovar also. It gives me an immense pleasure. Rather, these are unnoticed places. Generally, people have not seen all this. But I don't know, we have a huge population in India. Only I believe 0.01% might be knowing about all this. And I could see only the below average people, they come and visit because they have a great faith on God. As of now, the faith in God and faith at such places, we are losing day by day. As much as we are making wealth, as much as we are growing, as much as the technologies is taking place in our livelihoods, we have lost the faith at such places. Thanks a lot, and next time I'm going to take you to a different place. I promise you, you guys would definitely enjoy that as well, because I will definitely take you to the places which are not known to you. Thank you very much. Jai Mata Di. Guys, we are entering now the main Samadhi, the story which I was telling you. Sidh Baba Gorya. This is the statue of Baba Sidh Baba Gorya Samadhi, and you can see the portrait of Baba Gorakhnath Ji. And Baba Sidh Baba Gorya was the disciple of Gorakhnath Ji, and now we are coming out of it. And see, this is actually in the middle of this Sarovar where we were shooting the other time, and we are now coming out of this. And by the time, this is now 5:15, and we can see now people have gone out because today was a Sunday and people have come from all walks of the life, even from the other places like from Punjab, Haryana, we could notice. And as they have to reach their homes by the evening, and people who have come from long distances, they have already left this place after taking a holy dip in the Sarovar. Now I'll take a walk into the different temples and the other monuments which are around in this temple. Like this is the other temple and probably the Samadhi of some other Baba. There's a one black statue, Shani Dev Maharaj. Om Shani Devai Namo Namah. This would bless one and all of us. And this is Harinath Ji temple, one more temple. Just zoom in that statue. This is Harinath Ji temple. And now we'll be going to other temples as well. And this is probably what we were told, the most ancient temple of this vicinity. Just zoom in, Gorakhnath Ji Mandir, and there are small sort of samadhis made in this. This is a place where you can make your day out in a wonderful manner. We are approaching towards the other place where there are other statues of Sidh Baba Gorya. And generally, to fascinate Peer, Dolwala carries a very important role in this, to fascinate a Peer. This is the place where they presently the Giridharnath Babaji is staying, and he is taking care of this whole shrine. We were very happy to see him and to make him to feel that we have come from all the way from such a very far up place. We requested him to say a few words, but probably a language problem. He is speaking Dogri, but he is a very old age person, and we are not able to translate that well. And finally, this journey of my Sunday comes to an end. Thank you very much. God bless you. Bye.